Hey there. Welcome to lesson 7 in module 3. Now, while this lesson actually is probably going to be the shortest one of the whole module, it really is the coming together of all the threads. It's one of the most important. It's where you're pulling together all the things that we've gone over so far in this module, all of the habits, all of the tasks, and you're putting them into a plan for the next 90 days. So you're going to take the goal that you set back in module 2 in lesson 4, your 90-day goal, and you're going to create a plan on how to get that thing done. A concrete plan, not a pie in the sky. It would really be nice if I got this thing done, but this is what I'm going to accomplish, and here are the steps I need to take to get that thing done. So I want you to print off the workbook for this lesson. Pull out the workbooks for lessons, the previous lessons in the module, because you're going to need to move some of the information that you collected in those previous lessons over here into your plan. So I want you to also know that I want you to fill in as much as you can. There are going to be spots where you're just not sure, and that's okay. This is a quick and dirty first draft, and you'll get more info as we start to move through the modules on more details of what you need to get that plan accomplished, to get that goal met. I don't want you to get roadblocked, though, on having every single detail before you get started. We need to keep it organic up to a certain extent so that you can get in there and get stuff done. So fill in as much as you can, knowing that in the next 4 modules, you'll be introduced to a whole suite of processes that are going to help you in those 3 stages. And then the last sheet in the workbook is your weekly to-do list. You can print as many of those as you need to for the coming weeks. And each week, look back at your 30, 60, 90 plan. What are the tasks that you need to do that week to move you forward to finishing out that month's set of tasks? The stones, remember we talked about the tasks, the path as being steps that are like stones but in a river that are going to get you from one side to the next. The end of the 90 days is reaching the other side. You are where you are now and you want to get to the other side of that river. The 30, 60, 90 plan is going to do it. One rock is 30, one rock is 60, and then you're on the other side at the end of the 90 days. It happens amazingly fast. Because when you take small baby steps every day, you're going to take a giant leap over the course of 30 days, over the course of 90 days. So dive in and let's get started there. Remember, I want you to take intentional actions. Everything is intentional, not random, so that you're not wasting time, so that you still have time to paint. Let's look at that plan itself, at the handout that has the plan itself. Make sure you have that out. So look back at lesson 6 in this module. And remember in lesson 6, we talked about the things that go into setting up your online platform. Remember, those are one-time tasks for the most part. They're not things that are going to happen every week or every month or even every quarter. I would suggest taking the tasks that you haven't done yet. Some of you've done bits and pieces of them. Take all of them you haven't done yet and put them into the first 30 days. Put them into the column for the first 30 days. The reason for that is that you need that platform, the minimal viable platform, in order to move forward to reach that goal, whether it's launching a collection of prints, small paintings, commissions, whatever you decide that you're going to launch in the future. whichever thing it is, you have to have the platform, and then you're going to have the content system going that we're going to cover in Module 5. So it doesn't matter which one you're going to go for in the end. This is fundamental to everything. So your tasks for your platform go in column 1. Once you've done that, then go through methodically from lesson 3, 4, and 5 and take the things that you have identified as being the ones that are most going to help move your project forward, your big goal for the next 90 days, and fit those in where they're appropriate in those 3 columns. Be sure you're not putting everything into one space. You're not going to get the whole thing done in 30 days. That's expecting too much. Give yourself some breathing room in there. I would put in first the things that have to happen every month, things that you're going to be doing every month. You're going to be sending emails every month. You're going to be writing blog posts every month. You're going to be painting every month. You're going to be feeding your imagination and your creativity every month. Put those in first. Then put in things that might be more once a quarter tasks, or even just monthly tasks. Then put those into the appropriate column. Work through those for 3, 4, and 5, and then take a look at your chart. You'll have your plan. You'll be set. If you feel like there's some holes and something feels like it's missing, we will go over these in our coaching call, and feel free to also share those into the Facebook group for feedback. We're all happy to give you some feedback on those. But get started. Remember that done is better than perfect. And one of my favorite new sayings from Jeff Walker, scrappy is the new perfection. So scrappy is what we all have to be right now. We're in interesting, amazing times. So dive in, get started, and I look forward to talking with you over in the Facebook group.